to everyone. Athlete leader and social media assistant Sarah Dalton here. I'm here with a good friend of mine who's a psychologist all the way from the States. Hello, Dan.
Hey.
Can you introduce yourself and tell us why you're at this Charleston during Hewitt event?
Yeah, so my name's Dan Gadke. I'm actually a professor all the way from Mississippi State University in America, and I'm a behavioral psychologist. And for about the last 20 years, I've worked with kids and young adults with a whole bunch of different disabilities. When I first started out working with kids with autism, and then that kind of grew into a bunch of different supports and working with a bunch of different families over the last 20 years. And about 12 years ago, I came to my very first Charge conference in Auckland and was introduced to working with families and individuals with Charge syndrome. And so I had the good fortune of being able to come back to these events to talk to families and individuals about behavior management and supporting success.
Can inclusion in sport positively influence an athlete's sense of achievement and belonging?
Having a goal and having something that you get to work on, hopefully is something you really, really enjoy, right? And that you get to practice every day and show up with a team can really, and just even making your own personal improvements, even if they're little towards your sport, can really, I think, enhance our feelings of self-achievement and positivity and feeling good about ourselves and what we can do, right?
All right, I agree. How can families and supporters help encourage a positive mindset around sport?
I think families, one of the things we always get told by coaches is like, don't be coaches, be support systems for your kids, be the ones that make it fun, show up for them, be their biggest cheerleaders, give them their practices, right? And help them remind them of why they enjoy it so much, And so I just think it's about families showing up, right? And being present for their athlete and helping them be the kind of best versions they want to be of themselves.
What strategies can help athletes manage frustration or disappointment during sport?
Yeah, I think that it is really common for anybody to feel frustrated or disappointed when they maybe don't do as well as they'd hoped, whether it's like in an individual competition and an overall medal placement, right? But I think that's just part of learning and growing, right? And as an athlete, knowing that, hey, we can't win them all. And that winning and doing our best isn't always about that end game or that outcome, but like showing up to practice, being a part of a team and supporting people, right? And part of learning how to manage frustration and disappointment is experiencing it, right? Because we can't just admit we cannot win it all. So I think athletes keeping that in mind. But one of the things I try to tell athletes a lot is this idea that most people aren't athletes. Most people aren't showing up. Most people aren't engaging in sports, right? And so just the fact that you're doing it, you're showing up to your team and showing up to your sport and you're working hard and you're trying to be the best version of yourself. Sometimes that's going to culminate in wins and sometimes it's not. But hey, the fact that you did it is really what matters, and keeping that in mind to kind of offset the momentary feeling of disappointment if you didn't maybe achieve a win.
I completely agree. It's not all about winning. It's about having fun. And yes, you're right. It's achievements. It's just that we're athletes. And it's like the special Olympics motto says, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave and attempt.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And most people aren't even having the opportunity to be brave and attempt. These athletes are, so that's what matters.
Thank you, Dan, for this chat.